Welcome to our channel, where rare historical photos come to life. Every image tells a story, and we're here to share the ones that matter most. 21-year-old Bernie Sanders protesting segregation and getting arrested in Chicago, August 1963. A country girl on the way to Buckeye School, Pocahontas County, West Virginia, 1921. A FEMA photographer surveys the devastation at Ground Zero, capturing the scale of destruction and recovery efforts. A flag-waving veteran of the Red Army confronting an anti-communist protester in Moscow, 1990. A friendly exchange between Soviet troops and two Afghan kids on a donkey as their convoy passes down the highway in Afghanistan, 1980s. A hospitalized Polish father and his daughter who were wounded during a German bombing raid in Warsaw, September 1939. A pressure suit designed by Republic Aviation for extended operations on the moon's surface, 1960. A steelworkers family in their kitchen in Pittsburgh, 1940s. A student protester gives the V for Victory sign in front of Chinese soldiers, Tiananmen Square, June 1989. A US Marine guards a supermarket in Compton, Los Angeles riots, May 1992. A wealthy family celebrates a child's birthday, New York, USA, 1906. A woman mechanic at Atlantic Auto Service working on an engine in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 1943. A young Filipino girl in a human zoo in Coney Island, New York, 1906. An attendant employed to look after children at Lloyd's Park in London keeps an eye on them as they queue for the slide, 1936. Arnold Schwarzenegger breaks the Bavarian stone lifting record, 508 pounds, in 1967. The lift had to be done cold with no warm-up or preparation. Barefoot kids at a mobile book cart in the Appalachian Mountains. British adventurer, soldier and author Colonel Thomas Edward Lawrence riding a camel, 1916. Captured German soldiers before being marched through Moscow in the Parade of the Defeated, July 1944. Children in an iron lung before the polio vaccine, 1950. Children on their first day of school on East 3rd Street, New York City, 1976. Chinese women workers binding materials at a printing plant in Shanghai, China, 1973. Diana, Princess of Wales, funeral procession, September 1997. First Battalion arriving at Singapore at the start of the Malayan insurgency, August 1948. Franklin D. Roosevelt being introduced to a 28-year-old Lyndon B. Johnson by Governor James Allred in Texas, May 1937. French commandos resting at the front with guitarist Jacques Ehrenkrantz, an Austrian-born Jew who fled Nazi oppression and spent 10 years after the war searching for his family, deported to Auschwitz. George Lincoln Rockwell at the center, head of the American Nazi Party, at a black Muslim meeting, Washington, D.C., 1960. German Foreign Minister Joachim von Ribbentrop reading the declaration of war against the Soviet Union, which was the biggest military invasion in World War II, June 1941. Gordon Stewart Northcott, child serial killer, showing police where he committed crimes on his farm, 1928. In 1981, Marianne Bachmeier fatally shot the man who killed her 7-year-old daughter during his trial. She smuggled a caliber Beretta pistol in her purse and pulled the trigger in the courtroom. In the 1930s, this couple won an Atlantic City dance marathon after dancing for 1,473 hours. Inside of the Miller and Shoemaker Soda Fountain Shop, Kansas, 1899. Italian monk in funeral attire, late 19th century. John F. Kennedy with daughter Caroline wearing a JFK mask, 1962. Las Vegas police facing Mike Tyson after he'd just bitten Holyfield's ear off, 1996. Photo of the Royal British Legion being mobilized to supervise the implementation of the Munich Agreement in Czechoslovakia, October 1938. Oskar Schindler meets Jewish survivors, 1962. Schindler was a German industrialist who saved nearly 1,200 Jews during the Holocaust by giving them jobs in his factories in Poland and Czechoslovakia. Philippe Petit tightrope walking across the Notre Dame Towers, June 1971. Polish civilians mourning the dead during Majdanek extermination camp exhumations, August 1944. Portrait of a boy on a rocking horse, 1902. Princess Diana shaking hands with an AIDS patient without gloves, 1991. Real estate developer Fred Trump and his son Donald, New York City, 1970. Ronald Reagan with the Afghan Mujahideen in the Oval Office, 1983. A 17-year-old girl named Maria Ginesta in Barcelona during the Spanish Civil War, 1937. Shirley Temple posing by a painting of herself as a young child, 1945. Soviet heavy tanks at the Berlin Victory Parade, marking their public debut, September 1945. Staged photograph depicting Tlingit shaman. Teens socialize and play cards next to a fire pit in a conversation pit. The Sazerac Bar in New Orleans, Louisiana, on the first day, women were admitted, September 1949. Actress Virginia McKenna as Violette Sabo, one of the most courageous British agents to have operated behind enemy lines during World War II. This photo from 1902 shows French knife grinders. They would work on their stomachs in order to save their backs from being hunched all day. France, 1902. Two amphicars crossed the English Channel in 1965. Two little sisters courageously saved their teddy bear from rubble in a doll's pram, Liverpool Blitz, 1941. Two Marines clown around holding up the mushroom cloud of an atomic blast, 1950. US President Richard Nixon touring the tomb of the Wanli Emperor during his 1972 diplomatic trip to China. When war paused for a game, British and German troops playing football in no man's land, Christmas, 1914. Women coal miners in Appalachia, 1970s. Workers installing panels on the Arecibo telescope's reflector dish in 1963.